Hey guys, welcome to Homesteading Through Our Eyes again. It is our next update on our yurt homesteading adventure, and it's also been 8 months since we've been living in the yurt. It's now July 28th. It marks our 8th month anniversary of living in the yurt. This month had its ups, but it also had some downs. One of the downs of the month was we lost 2 of our wonderful, beloved pet chickens. 2 freak accidents, one after another. We lost our beautiful JB, who we had for 2 years. She was killed by the neighbor's dog. Then we lost one of our newer girls we've only had for a couple months, Buttercup, and she was killed the day after JB was killed by a car on the road. Very weird to lose 2 chickens one day after another in 2 separate, complete different ways. So it was a sad couple days on the farm. One of my great joys is how wonderful this garden is doing, how well it's growing. Everything is just looking great. We don't have to do too much. We do have a ton of weeds, and I come and pull weeds when I have the time or feel the need, but mostly it doesn't need too much taken care of. We've had enough water so that we haven't had to water in a while, and didn't have too many problems with crops not coming up. Some plants I had to plant again, but mostly everything's just doing great. I have started a garden journal so I can keep track of things I want to change for next year, and I already have a ton of new projects and ideas to do next year. And I'm actually very excited about next year's garden. I know it's a funny thing to think about, considering this year is still going strong, but we're to the point now where I can't really do too much more in the garden for this year. So I have to start thinking about how I can improve my next year garden. I'll be doing a full garden tour in August. Another bummer or learning experience of the month was the extreme heat that we had to go through. It was 90 to 100 some days with extreme high humidity. I did make a couple of videos on these. If you want to check those out, I'll put them in the description below. We were driven out of our home on several different occasions. The yurt became unbearable, 90 plus degrees inside of the yurt, sweating just standing in there with no relief in the evening time to sleep. We ended up staying at family members. So that's something that we're dealing with. Right now we're going through some cool weather, so we're back in the yurt and everything's fine, and we're hoping that the high humidity and the high heat doesn't come back soon, because we still haven't figured out a solution. We went from this sign hanging up to this sign out front, which means we opened the farm stand. This was our time and effort for a lot of the month, and we love the way it came out. We built a wall to give it its own private area, also to give us some privacy. There's a door here for us to come and go. Everything we made here we did ourselves. We used cedar posts from the woods that were dead. We used rough cut planks, and here it is. I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy it's done. We just opened up yesterday. We had 2 customers stop by and give us $14 so far. We don't have an actual price list. We suggest people give what they should or what they can, or we're interested in trades. We did a book exchange. Take a book, leave a book. Right now we have green beans and peppers and cucumbers and zucchinis, kale, Swiss chard, and collards, the money box, and some flowers, cut flowers. We have honey by request. That's my father's honey. A couple of little signs here and there in picture frames, and some decorations. I'm really happy to have the farm stand completed, opened, and be able to fill it with lots of vegetables. We still have more vegetables coming out of the garden, so it's going to get even more full, especially when the tomatoes get ripe. But this was the labor for the last month or so, and I think it came out great. And I love it, and it came out great. And now we have a permanent thing, so we can have the farm stand open earlier next year. Thanks for watching. We'll keep you updated on our progress. We're going to do a full video on the farm stand, more in detail, and why we did what we did. So check that out. And thanks for watching. Peace.